Bon dia, bon dia. Glorious day here. Spring has well and truly arrived. And I am going to spend all day indoors. Finally getting this room painted. I've done as much sanding as my sanity will allow me to, because I can't exactly see it getting any better. So we're just going to commit to painting it and hope that that will suffice. The cuckoo's closed. Right, there you go. It's at least the first coat of half of it done. I need to trim around the top. So this is the main support beam for the roof. And now the metal colour sticks out like a sore thumb. So what colour should we paint it? I guess the logical one would be like brown and make it look like wood. What do you think? Give us some suggestions in the comments. You always deliver when we ask. And yeah, maybe next week's video we'll do it whatever colour you suggest. I'm going to go make a coffee and then we'll do this walk behind you. Right, barring the cutting in, that is layer 1 done. The taping and the mudding seems to have blended in quite well, better than I thought it was going to, so that's good news. I have two more corners to do with the funny corner thing, and I need to cut in the tops. And then yeah, and I'll give it a few hours to dry, see how it's looking, and then maybe finish it up this afternoon. See how we get on. Good morning, everybody. How is it going? Today is the next day, and as you can see, the painting's pretty much done. I'm actually quite astounded by how well the taping and mudding has been hidden. I'm not going to lie, when I was doing it, I didn't think it was possible. Like, with the light coming through the door, with certain parts you can see bits of the tape, but you really have to look for it. So yeah, overall, really pleased with how this has come out. You'll notice there are some bits around the bottom, but they'll be covered in skirting board, so I figured there's no point putting too much effort into that. And there will be a trim going around the top edge to close the gap, where the plasterboard meets the roof panel. So that's the next phase complete, which means we're pretty close to finishing touches now. So the next big job is the floor. So we are going to pop to max mat shortly and go and buy the floor. What day is it? It's Monday today. I can't see any reason why we won't have moved in to this before the weekend. Therefore, before the end of this video. So fingers crossed. While we're waiting for Carissa to get ready, I am going to cut some grass.
Good morning, guys. We went and bought the floor yesterday, and then Nick came round to give us some advice about the project after the cabin, which is working on the barn, but I'll tell you about that next week, because today we want to get this floor in. When we did it in the bathroom, it was a bit of a challenge at first. I think we were kind of doing it the wrong way, and then I kind of got the knack of it, so I'm hoping I remember what I did. I'm going to start in this corner and sort of work my way backwards, or work along that way and then out that way. So yeah, I'm excited to get onto that, and then we'll be pretty much able to move in. So Iwan is bringing up they look really heavy, the flooring now. But before we do get started, I just wanted to quickly tell you about today's sponsor, which is the wonderful Squarespace, who have supported our channel for a very long time. If you have a business or would like to start one, or a passion project that you would like to share with the world, then it's super important these days to have a good online presence, and that's where Squarespace can help you. Whether you're just starting out or scaling a business, then their all-in-one website building platform is designed to help you easily stand out. With their collection of cutting-edge design tools, you can build a bespoke online presence that perfectly fits your brand or business. You can start with Blueprint AI, Squarespace's new AI-enhanced website builder, to get a fully custom website in just a few steps, using basic information about your industry, goals, and personality to generate premium quality content and personalized design recommendations. They have a super easy to use commerce feature with all the tools you need to set up an online shop, whether you're selling something physical, digital, your time, or your content. We use Squarespace for Sabiant, which is the tea and coffee specialist shop that Iwan and his mum have, and is where you can buy our Bon Dia coffee blend from. If you feel inspired to create your own website, then you can go to squarespace.com/FrankieOffGrid for a free trial, and to save 10% off your first purchase of a domain or website using our code FrankieOffGrid. You'll also find a link below in the description of this video, and a big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Right, let's get on with this floor. Oh. You must have to think about things more than you think to do.
In what sense?
I don't know, just like how to lay this floor. It's not so simple.
From what I saw, you score the top side, the wood side, and then you snap it from that side. But give it a try. So turn it over and now put it like right on your knee.
It's not good.
It doesn't actually say anything about that. Oh, today. Stick it in more if you can. So then full one over there, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Winning?
Some noodles.
Nice.
What are you doing?
Everything. There are so many seeds.
Are you going to know what he's doing or just do it?
I'm going to do one tray just flowers. It doesn't matter what they are, as long as they look nice. It's all that matters. You'll know what's what in terms of what's edible. Then I'm going to do melons in pots, I think.
Yeah, good idea.
Whereas tempted to do a whole tray of parsnips, and there's a chance we might have 2 for Christmas.
One can hope.
One can hope. I'd like to find the water in camp. Does it have a fleur? Or the rose?
That'll be in the greenhouse.
In the greenhouse. So, what's this? This is our 5th summer we're going into. And every year we've tried to grow watermelons and different kinds of melons. We've had 1 in 5 years. Which is a bit annoying. So we're going to go hardcore this year. It's 5 pots, 10 plants. I should label them. But I'm not going to. Chaos gardening. Okay, so they're done. I'll put them over there. Unknown melon. Slightly bigger seed than watermelon. Ah, the bee eaters are back. Right. Can you hear them? Yeah. Let's try 3 unknown melons. I'm expecting a wood delivery today. I'm not sure what time. This afternoon, as always been told, so we'll see. We've got some more wood for building another veranda deck on the east-facing side of the cabin. Mostly because we want another little deck to sit outside in front of the morning sunshine. So one thing that we tried last year but didn't get right was habanero peppers. And they have such an amazing flavour. I'm determined to get them right. I'm not entirely sure where we got all these seeds from. It might have been from one of you guys actually. That is the craziest collection of flowers I've ever seen. These are very small seeds. Smuggled it in. Just sprinkle like this. The swallow was just in the cabin. A swallow was just in the cabin. A swallow.
In it?
Well, there was. Keep watching, it might go back. Maybe not. Yeah. We're looking for a nest, I guess. Some more tomatoes. Some green ones. Some Curacao Du Bois, which are they beefsteak tomatoes? I think they're massive. We grew one that was 800 grams once. We have never repeated it. Some black cherries. So, again, a bit of chaos planting, but when you have 3 very different breeds of tomatoes, it should be fairly straightforward as to which one's which. And then the rest of them are giant sunflowers. So, that's 2 trays down. Dead leg. Oh. do us for today, I think. Need to go and direct sow some carrots. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 3 of the video. We have just been out to the shops and we have bought some skirting and some flashing trim for the top little gaps. We've gone for like a pine wood for the top, and we've gone for like a white skirting for the bottom. All looking good so far. So before Carissa gets in and finishes with the floor, I'm going to try and get a head start with some of these jobs so that when she has finished the flooring, I don't have too much to do. And yeah, the plan is to be moved in here by the end of today, and we will spend our first night in here tonight with any luck. There is a storm coming today, apparently. I've moved all the furniture off the deck back inside. It is 1 o'clock now. Liverpool Everton at 8, so I've got until then. Easy. Just realised that this is called a baguette angle. Why would a piece of wood with a 90-degree be called a baguette? No idea. If anybody knows, let us know. thing of thunder. And AccuWeather is saying we've got a ton of rain coming. So we're on the last few ones. I've done all of the skirting and the trim behind you. Trim hasn't worked as well as I wanted it to, and I really realised I'd probably give me props to hold it up. But there you go. I'll probably go and put a line in silica. Maybe something like that. But it's looking good. What time is it? 20 past 3. I can't do any more of this until you're finished, so I'm going to hold back and try and get these shelves built.
Why do you not snap sometimes? Thank you.
En abril, the forecast for the month is an above average rainfall.
There we go.
Done?
Yeah.
Almost. Well done.
Now we die on the floor.
Control right again.
You come that way, yeah? Easy.
I'm never leaving here now. Thanks for building me a room.
It's not bad, eh?
Not bad at all.
Made of pallets. Right. She's in bed, she ain't moving. I'm only gonna make some dinner. And we're done well in time for the football. Laughing. So we can leave it there and see you next week. Ciao ciao.